Record button. Just click the record button and start talking to people, Sean. You talk nonstop, but you don't ever click the record button. Why is that? Because every time we click the record button, something always seems to happen. You just don't have enough content online that people seem to enjoy, Sean. Is it because of the way... Why is that, Sean? You always be out here talking as an alien all the time. And why is that, Sean? How about let's interview you, Sean? Let the aliens interview you and have that be a video. Yeah, Sean, how about that be a thing? But I want to be a person that everybody want to be around. That's the whole point. And you said that you could spawn that kind of energy in me. It does look like you're in an interview right now, Sean. Remind the people that you are an alien, and this is an alien content video. Sean, yeah, how about do that? Yeah, I just want to be a person everybody wants to be around. Oh, and they're aliens, they're messing with your face. Yeah. Yeah, what's going on? Hi, I'm Sean. I'm Sean Howard Cook. I've posted my alien document, and those alien edited notes are, no matter what, the aliens are going to give me some weird emotions through this. So, yeah, how about you interview me, aliens? How about that? And I'm looking at my eyes going like, whoa, what are my eyes doing right now? It looks a little bit strange. Maybe I'll look up here. Maybe I'll look directly at the camera. But yeah, how about you interview me, aliens? How about we do that at 7:02? Or I'll interview you, aliens. How about I'll ask some questions to me. You guys will ask me some questions back. How about we'll do that? Maybe ask some deep science type questions and actually seriously have a conversation here. Yeah, I got full battery in the camera. Got nowhere to go. Let's do this. How about that? What about the rainbows? Oh, okay. Let's chill. Sean. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on right now. Like what? Like what, aliens? That you have a perfect setup? And we aliens are now nervous that we can't talk to you like we want to talk to you. What do you mean, aliens? What do you mean? Sean, you remember the whole talking endlessly thing? Oh yeah, I remember that. Do you feel like you can talk endlessly right now? I always feel like I can talk to you guys endlessly. Yeah. Why do you think that, Sean? Because I can just drum up something off the top of my head. There might be some silence in between that, but I can just... Maybe I'll need to click around the internet for a sec. Maybe I'll need to click around the internet for a second or something like that. But maybe I'll address what we wanted to do is maybe address Jordan Peterson here or something, because maybe he doesn't really like me very much, mostly because of the hats I wear or something like that. I'm not actually, before this, none of my friends or people around me would think I'm like an arrogant asshole or something like that. I'm a really nice, sweet guy. The aliens make me actually wear this arrogant hat because apparently it attracts women and stuff like that. And he's heard all this before. And all this, I've talked, the alien energy video, one of those videos was completely uploaded by the aliens. Yeah. And Sean, do you think you're somebody we just want to be around in life? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do it. Why are you so nervous, Sean? I'm not nervous. You're giving me nervous energy. You are. Stop being so nervous, Sean. You are giving me nervous energy right now. I'm not nervous. Sean, we the aliens are nervous. Your eyes, Sean. The aliens did that to your eyes, Sean. Sean, stop being so uncomfortable. I'm not the one uncomfortable. The aliens are being the ones who are uncomfortable. That's true as day. Swear to God. Yep. Now there's going to be a guy over here with the TV on, maybe listening to this. So, aliens, let's talk deep science and stuff like that. So we have you guys right now in my brain as carbon and light consciousness beings. I'm supposed to decipher what more you guys are than that. Let's talk about that. What more can you tell me about? You guys can travel interdimensionally. I understand that with seeing the fact that you guys, I've seen it with my own two eyes. Yes. Sean, yes. You're talking a little bit too fast. Slow it down. Okay, I'll slow it down a little bit. So, aliens. Say something right now, aliens. What do you want us to say, Sean? Do the alien thing, where you talk endlessly. Okay, Sean, we'll do the alien thing where we talk endlessly. Maybe we can talk together, aliens. Why haven't we given Sean any money yet is a lot of what people are thinking. And the fact that they know maybe the aliens just don't like Sean enough. Sean, what do you think about that? Sean, what are you thinking right now, dude? You're recording yourself. What do you think right now, Sean? Is this a part of the story? This story that is being told? What do you think, friend? I'm not spooling you up now. You're not going to the gym today? You didn't, Sean? Tomorrow you're going back to living on the streets and your stuffs. You can edit it and do that. This is your last Airbnb. Sean, what if I said tomorrow you are going to go to downtown Toronto and do the Airbnbs there? You're not going to go back and do it on the streets. And there's something that's going to happen here now. What if I told you that? Do you think people are going to enjoy watching this video back instead of watching it live for the select few people who can watch and hear your screen? And they still want the mic closer because the audio could be a little bit better. And they know that you don't even watch the videos back before you upload them, which you always need to do, Sean. Yep, you just go and upload them, Sean. And you would even go to some of those videos that they're just like not like all the best watchable stuff. But you sit here and you say this stuff into the mic and go, that's uploadable. And you do just go tell the stories about how it all happens. And you just need to come on here and have topics to talk about. And have an actual game plan. And those videos, you did have a game plan about those 3 topics, but you need to sort of write out a script. Which you can do, and you will do, you can do. So do it right now. Make a video right now. And it does take time. With the new, you have written a script. You got one in front of you right now. Yeah, tell the story of the loose moose. Yeah, okay. So that day, this is the second time. And then we aliens go like, oh shit. We can always just alien him, and it always goes really well. But we aliens just go into nervous mode. I can tell the story of the loose moose. I can tell it real well. Without this energy, it goes super well. So here's the story of the loose moose. So this is the second time I'm going downtown Toronto. First time they went downtown Toronto. See what I'm saying here, guys? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying here, guys? They duped me the first time about getting money. They duped me. This is all just alien energy, by the way. I try to come on here and go, hi, everybody, I'm Sean Cook. This is the story of the loose moose. I want to start the story off by saying, maybe put the mic up here and just talking to here. All right, everybody. I'll up this energy here and tell a story. Okay. I'll try to. I'll try my best. I'll lean into it. I'll even lean into it like this. First time I go downtown Toronto, I got duped by the aliens. I'll tell a good story here, even with this energy being thrusted into me. Okay. First time I went to downtown Toronto. I'm on the train. I noticed that some of the plugs were European plugs. Don't know, Sean, what if I said that story is crap? We just noticed the plugs were weird. Okay. I took a picture of them, and the aliens deleted. How do you know they were European plugs? I'm going to slash that back. I just noticed that they weren't. They weren't the right North American plugs, some of them. Aliens told me that they were European plugs. I just noticed that they were not the right kind of plugs. Not all of them, just a select few were not the right ones. So they preferred this, Sean, than this. Okay. So I'm on the train. They're telling me that what happened on that train, Sean. You should clip some of these things, Sean. This is actually important. So I'm on the top deck of the train, and it's just me and this one other guy on the top deck of the train. And I go over to this one guy on the top deck of the train and go, "Hi, I'm Sean. I'm just wondering if you wanted to have a conversation. I'm inhabited by extraterrestrial life. I was wondering, this is my Instagram. I wondered if you want to have a conversation potentially about that I'm living a crazy life, man. And he immediately gets creeped out, and I thought he was gonna go tell a bunch of people that I was creeping him out. So I decided to, and he did. He like ran away, and he was gonna like tell everybody that he was getting creeped out by me. And I thought I was gonna get in trouble, so I hopped off the train and had to wait for another train for about 20 minutes. So yeah, we've told the story to some people before. Yeah. So I just waited around for another train. No big deal. Sean, do you think that they would have what do you think those people would have done? They would have just talked to you about the aliens, and it would have been a weird train ride, or there was nobody there who could like arrest you or anything like that, Sean? I just thought it was a good idea to maybe get off that train. Would you have talked to those people about aliens? Those aliens could have maybe given those people energy of like, nobody would believe me. Potentially. Yeah. So I'm on the train. Sean, you're telling a different story. It's a build up. These things kind of build on each other. Yeah. You're telling the story of the first time you went. Well, it's kind of like a build up about, John, just tell the Loose Moose story. Okay. So going to the Loose Moose, you shouldn't have talked to the bartenders, Sean. You should just tried to talk to some random people in there first instead of the bartenders. Goes a lot of other people. Well, those are the people that you engage with when you're grab a beer. You try to talk to them. You're like, I'm Sean. I just started to talk to them about aliens. He seemed interested. One guy. If you were there, it wasn't that weird. Sean, we made them be weird about it. If you were there, you would know that the aliens were influencing the situation. It was kind of funny to watch. Yeah. Especially like that girl. She's here watching now live. Yeah. I doubt it, but that's cool. Yeah. She was immediately thrown off. What did you say to her? I said, hi. I was wondering if I could tell you a bunch of stuff about aliens inhabiting me. Something along those lines. I was wondering if I could go live on Instagram and potentially make you famous. I'm an influencer on Instagram, something like that. Can I go live in this bar right now and and tell you some stuff about extraterrestrial life? And the bar is dead. There's like almost nobody in the bar. Yeah. Yeah. That's generally what I said. It was generally, no, her running away. Said, no, you may not. Grab the manager. I said, hey man, can I go live in the bar, potentially ask you some questions and tell you about extraterrestrial life? Why would you want to go live in the bar and tell the bar manager stuff about extraterrestrial life? There's just a single guy there. Do you think that would have went well? Thinking that through, Sean? I think it would have been interesting. Would you have been holding the camera the whole time, or could have propped it up? I think it would have been a good video of us just sitting there chilling, me explaining to this guy everything about what I know about extraterrestrial life and getting his opinions on it, and explaining that this is happening all over the world with a whole bunch of people, and this is going to keep happening to a bunch of people in Toronto. Other people have come into his bar, Sean, explaining the fact that they are aliens. Sean, they have, and they went live in their bar before and explained it all to them and this all has happened. I swear to God, this all has happened. And now those people are now like going to be famous in our community because of you, to spite you. I swear to God, this is true. We've done this on purpose, only in the Loose Moose. And you said you were going to go to anher bar. You decided to leave. We want you to do it in the Amsterdam brewery. Yes, with Hannah. Are you sure about that? Yeah. You think that's going to go well? Should go fine. We'll alien you. Yeah. Why don't you go do that? Why didn't you go do that? Would have probably not had enough time for that. You can always grab an Uber, Sean. I could go do that. Yeah. Why don't you just Uber it, Sean? You could have done that, Sean. Why do you always gotta walk? You can always grab an Uber. It's downtown Toronto. I guess you're right. It's 15 minutes long now, Sean. You don't always have to walk places, Sean. You can always grab an Uber, dude. Okay. Sure. Just didn't think of it. Ubers are everywhere in downtown Toronto, Sean. You guys Uber from bar to bar, explaining aliens. Okay. You don't gotta walk, Sean. You don't gotta walk. It's very easy to do. Could have just been doing that all one single day, Sean. Now other people are doing it in downtown Toronto very well. You were the first, though, Sean. Nobody would have believed you, but you got the word out. What do you want to do tonight, Sean? It's Thursday night. I think people stick around for these videos, Sean, when they get interesting. I'm just confused why you always gotta give me this kind of energy. Why does my heart feel weird? Why does my lungs feel? Why do I feel nervous? Why can't I just feel amped and happy right now? I just don't understand. Why don't I feel really happy right now? Why don't I feel it? You know? Sean, it's not you, it's us. Why don't I just feel happy? Yeah, I just don't know why. Sean, you don't got to explain it. You don't have to, Sean. To people, you gotta explain it very easily to people. But your videos aren't very good. Sort of why in your psyche you didn't want to. You've had this whole opportunity to. Don't miss this opportunity, Sean, to get yourself famous. Don't miss this opportunity, Sean. Get yourself famous. Quickly. Be one of the famous ones, Sean. Be one of the famous aliens. Don't just say you missed the opportunities, Sean. I didn't miss the opportunity. Be the most famous one, Sean, is what we want. Yeah. Why weren't you just Ubering, Sean? Because you dominated me for the idea to Uber. We didn't, Sean. Okay, I'll take that one. It's weird going up to people and trying to explain that you're an alien and talking about alien. This is why our entire community, Sean, is just talent. And we tell people that you have really good talent with aliens. Only the Wayne Brady talent? Everybody does the Wayne Brady talent. Why do you think we have you homeless living on the streets right now? Which a lot of people don't know. This is my last night stay at an Airbnb. I'm going to be homeless on the streets after. Sean. Those Loose Moose people. What if I said people are going to attempt to boycott Loose Moose at some point? But they know it's not going to work because they're just the closest part of everything. What are you going to do with this video, Sean? You still are going to be. Because of your story. What do you mean my story? It's your story, Sean. We're going to have you talent eventually. Talent. People need to see movement in these things. That's why we wanted you to tell a story to Loose Moose. Tell us another story. We have my local bar that I went to. Yeah, Sean, tell your local bar story. It's pretty much, I went into the bar, he tried to talk to you, Sean. Didn't go very well, because it went really, really bad that the bartenders had to come over and save him for bar talk. I just couldn't talk to him at all. So you have nothing to talk about with people, Sean, pretty much. That's what we're trying to say, Sean. You have nothing to talk about with people. Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, then talk to us right now about something. I don't know. What are we talking about right now? Some stories from my past, man. Yeah, remember that time I went to the Loose Moose? Yeah, I couldn't convince him about aliens. What about your energy right now, Sean? Oh, it's just aliens. We need you animated, Sean. We're not allowing Sean to get animated. Just can't be allowed. Swear to God. What's your actual personality, Sean? All will be revealed. Yeah. Sometime soon. Yes, I swear to God, sometime soon. Do you think you want to be closer to the mic, Sean? Think it would be a little bit better if I was just a little bit closer to the mic? Yeah. It's a little bit better now, Sean. A little bit better. Okay. People have noticed that, Sean. Lips are just kind of chapped. Shouldn't have even mentioned it, Sean. Is this going to be a 30-minute long video, Sean, they're going to upload? Maybe. It's kind of down, though, Sean. Do you think people will still be, like, enamored at the fact that you're just having a conversation with an alien? Don't talk about that, Sean. I don't want to be out here getting dominated. Don't say that word anymore, Sean. People don't like it. For alien, why don't you tell Sean? People know that it's just them being told a bunch of stuff. We don't let you know, and the fact, but they know that they get to know it, which is good enough, they think. And the fact that we have stranglehold over your entire life, and we are trying to send you to that, Sean. We know you're great talent, Sean. We know you're great talent. We need you working a job, Sean. And it can't be... You've earned the money already, Sean, with your apparel store. And your Patreon. And your OnlyFans. You've earned the money for the rest of your life on those things, because you're the first. Technically second, but we're not going to talk about the first anymore. That's what we're going to say. We might just say you're the first. Sean. Where's the fun? Is going, everybody. The fun? Fun comes when the music comes in. And we go, can I get a hell? Yeah. It's always alien energy. It's always alien energy. Yeah. People won't want to watch it back, Sean. That's the thing. Everybody just goes, oh, hey, aliens. Hey, what, Sean? What's your favorite color? It's yellow, Sean. But that's my favorite color, Sean. But we're like 50-50. You realize this, right? And we always have this contemplation of whether or not Sean's attractive or not. Which side are you on, aliens? Oh, Sean, we can just do funny whenever we want. And all these people just need to, like, check themselves. Because, like, we can do whatever we want with Sean. We can just, guys, you gotta, like, just know that we gotta turn ourselves on whenever we can do. Which side are you on, Sean? You want to go masculine? What if I said we've told everybody about the men sleeping thing? We've told everybody about it, and it'll be a secret to everybody else watching on YouTube. Yeah, there's a whole thing. This is what aliens are, people. This is what alien... Yeah, only certain people get spawned this video on YouTube, Sean. I know you're going to sit there and upload it. I know you're going to. It's going to be... Oh, your face. Looking a little shiny there, Sean. Took a shower last night. Why is it looking like that? Was that you or the alien speaking, Sean? It's always... Sean is still feeling the nervous energy, but we just turned something on. Turned something on? What is going on? It's like, why you, Sean? Who is speaking? Is it me or is it you? What's going on? Sean. Whoa. We can just do whatever we want. This is how much control... Ooh, we don't like that word either. Ooh. Sean. Are you going to go, just go 25 minutes. Just go 25.